America leads the world in artificial intelligence. Taiwan builds the world's most advanced chips. And nuclear power is becoming the fuel behind the AI revolution. But none of it matters if one country refuses to sell a handful of critical minerals. These aren't oil, they aren't gold, yet they quietly power everything from AI servers to fighter jets to electric vehicles. Today, China dominates much of the world's rare earth refining capacity. What happens if that supply is disrupted? The answer could reshape the future of technology. Let's find out. In our previous videos, we explored who designs AI chips, who manufactures them, and how data centers are searching for enough electricity. But before any of that can happen, everything begins underground. Hidden beneath the earth are 17 elements known as rare earths. Most people have never heard their names. Neodymium, dysprosium, terbium, yttrium. Yet these materials quietly power the modern world. Without them, electric vehicle motors lose efficiency. Wind turbines become far less effective. Advanced medical equipment, precision lasers, fighter jets, guided missiles, and countless electronic devices would all become far more difficult to build. Ironically, rare earths aren't especially rare. The real challenge is refining them. Separating these elements is expensive, energy intensive, and can create significant environmental impacts. For decades, many countries chose not to do it. One country did, China. And that decision changed the global technology supply chain forever. For decades, most countries saw rare earth processing as an environmental burden. Refining these minerals requires complex chemical separation, large amounts of energy, and strict waste management. Many governments decided the cost was simply too high. China made a different choice. It invested heavily in mining, processing, and refining. Year after year, it expanded its capabilities, while much of the world became increasingly dependent. Today, China accounts for a large share of global rare earth production, and an even larger share of the world's refining capacity. That distinction matters. Mining is only the first step. Raw minerals are almost useless until they're refined into materials manufacturers can actually use. And that's where China's greatest advantage lies. Even when rare earths are mined in countries like Australia or the United States, they often still depend on Chinese refining facilities before entering global supply chains. Over time, this wasn't just an industry anymore. It became a strategic advantage. And eventually, that advantage became a geopolitical tool. As competition between the United States and China intensified, technology became the center of a global power struggle. Washington restricted advanced AI chips and cutting-edge semiconductor equipment. The goal was to slow China's progress in artificial intelligence. Beijing responded in a very different way. Not with software, not with AI, but with critical minerals. China introduced export controls on materials including gallium and germanium, both essential for a range of semiconductor, telecommunications, and defense technologies. While these aren't rare earth elements themselves, they belong to the broader family of critical minerals that modern industries depend upon. The message was impossible to ignore. The West may lead in chip design. It may build the world's fastest AI systems. But no advanced technology can exist without the materials that make modern manufacturing possible. The technology race is no longer just about innovation. It's also about who controls the supply chain. And that's exactly why the battle for artificial intelligence now begins long before a single chip is ever manufactured. When we think about the future, we often focus on artificial intelligence, powerful chips, or massive data centers. But the real story starts much deeper, beneath the ground. The race for AI is also a race for the minerals that make modern technology possible. Whoever controls the critical supply chain holds an advantage that no software update can replace. We've now uncovered the chips, the factories, the machines, the energy, and finally, the raw materials behind the AI revolution. Because the next technological superpower won't be defined by innovation alone. It will also be defined by who controls the world's most critical resources. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe to Algo Economics and click the video on your screen to discover the next hidden force shaping the global technology race. Thanks for watching.